What is up? It's your boy jonni.shreve. I have BB Promos Tell Like It Is. I just literally finished doing a consult with an athlete, and then I get a message from a buddy of mine who's, not really a bodybuilding fan, but more of just a buddy of mine from, ball. And messages me, bodybuilders dropping like flies, eh? Like, talking about. He's like, Shawn Rhoden. But you're not even a bodybuilding fan. Because he knows me. Because he knows he's somebody that's associated with bodybuilding. And immediately associates death with bodybuilding. Not necessarily just death, but leaving too early. And rest in peace, Shawn. I got to know Shawn. I got to, not personally, but I got to, I've met him tons of times at Olympias, at Toronto Pro. He guest post here. We've chat. I would be able to say yes. I would be able to say, "What up, Shawn?" He'd be like, "What's up, Johnny?" Type of thing. I just had a athlete ask me today, "Hey, are you gonna compete again? Like, what's you ever said what you're gonna do after not competing this year?" You don't understand, like, when this happens. And I've had death scares. Let me tell you something right now, guys. I have had death scares in my life. I died basically in 2010 playing ball. Overdosed before playing college football. I've been in countless times where I felt like my life that was it for me, or it was close to it. So you can say that I've dodged a few bullets. I've dodged a few. And right now I'm like, have I dodged a bullet? Like, did I dodge a bullet? Did I? Not competing. Like, because I'm only 38 and Shawn's 46. John Meadows is almost 50. George a Bull. George was 37. I mean, we can list names off, but I'm like, that's all like right around. Like, I'm just thinking, am I gonna? Is it? Did I do the damage? Like, am I thinking about, like, the long term effects of steroid abuse? Like, and I'm not saying that because we have no clue how Shawn died. We have no clue how he went. We have no clue. So I'm not saying that. But at this point, I don't care anymore. At this point, I don't really care if we know. All we have to know is if this was like a crime scene, or we needed evidence of whatever, and we're like, hey man, bodybuilding seems to be on the crime scene yet again. Another death, and bodybuilding's at the crime scene. It can't be a coincidence anymore. It can't be. Like, we can't just ignore it and be like, well, we don't know what was going on. We don't know if it for sure was, but that was, we don't know if he was doing his cycle might have been, we don't really know he was doing the pat. We don't really know about his. Look, modern medicine has been able to keep us alive to our 80. That is a normal thing. It is normal for you to live far past your 50s. Far past it. Far past your 50s. And it seems like more and more and more and more and more we see a bodybuilder leave in that area. In that age. Man, I don't know, man. It's like we just because everyone that's bodybuilding, I'm being honest, I'm telling like it is, man. Everybody who is bodybuilding right now, everybody who is abusing steroids right now, is consciously saying that they're excluded from any of that outcome. That, not me, not me, not me. I'm different. How I use steroids is different. Not me. My lifestyle is different. Not me. Anybody who's bodybuilding right now and who has been able to see the deaths that have been happening within the sport, that continue to use steroids as they do, is literally turning a blind eye and saying, not me. Nope, not me. Nope. Won't happen to me. Denial. 46. 46. Now let me just kind of like remind a couple of y'all of how this league treated Shawn Rhoden in the last years of his life as a professional. So Shawn is now gone and not coming back. Shawn was up for whatever. Immediately banned from competing before proving anything. And up until now, he's innocent. That's how it works. Hasn't been on stage since. Gave his life to the sport. Because when you compete for bodybuilding, you're giving your life to the sport. You're literally giving your life to the sport because at any time you can literally die. You're just lucky. You're lucky your heart is strong enough to be able to combat or just fight against some of the adverse effects of steroid abuse. So he gave his life for the sport and exited the sport, not being able to step on that stage again legally, or I think whatever the rules were from the Olympia. Could have competed 2 more times, wasn't allowed to. Or competed at whatever shows, wasn't allowed to, whatever. Some of those things could be a little off, but we all know for a fact, for sure, that he wasn't allowed to compete at Olympia. And now he's dead. Now he's gone. Another bodybuilder. Sorry, man. Like, these things, like, you know, we try to be so positive. Let's be positive. Let's talk about the life that he lived. Let's talk about the life that he lived. You hear that all? And honestly, like, to be honest, like, when I leave this earth, yeah, please talk about the life that I lived. Please do. But I hope you're talking about a life I lived that was like 70 years deep. I know I've done things in my life that have shortened my life. I know I have. I know for sure I have. And I'm lucky to be here. I'm blessed that I'm still here. But I hope you do talk about me when I'm gone. But I hope it is to the tune of 70 years minimum plus, whatever it is. I got things I want to do, things I want to see. My daughter's 3 years old. That means by the time she's 15, I'll be 50. Okay, cool. So Sweet 16, I'll be 51. All right, cool. Prom, 50, 53? You know, graduating around 53, 54. I think 53, I don't know how it goes. Age. She gets married. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 70 something, that's 20 more. Like, I need to be here to see all of that. So people ask me, are you going to compete again? I still have a hard time saying no, because I haven't really said it. But is it worth it? Shawn Rhoden has an Olympia. Shawn Rhoden hit the top. Shawn Rhoden was the best bodybuilder on this planet at one point. The best bodybuilder. Beat Phil Heath. He went out being the best body. Shawn Rhoden beat the best bodybuilder and was never beaten by anybody after that. He made it to the top. He made it to the pinnacle of the sport. And is now gone. Chat below, guys. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Be respectful. Doesn't matter what kind of life Shawn lived. We don't know Shawn. We do not know who Shawn was. We do not know. So no comments, no stupid comments. But just what do we got to do with this sport to fix it, man? What do we got to do? Because we can't just keep. And then next show, can't just keep wiping your hands clean and turn a blind eye to this. Anyway, man. I'm not expecting anyone to like the video. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm not just, what's up, Mr. Telling it is. It's just this topic is just getting so old and so shitty. So shitty. I'm sorry. Shawn's got kids, family. We got to think about things we want to do in our life, man. Think hard on it, bodybuilders out there. Bodybuilders out there, think hard on it. And if he didn't go because of steroids or because bodybuilding and it was not bodybuilding whatsoever, I'm still don't give it. I don't care. Bodybuilding's been at the crime scene way too many times for us to keep turning a blind eye and being like, oh, it's not bodybuilding. Can't prove it. Walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, acts like a duck. It's a duck.